Good evening, folk. Welcome back to a Chart Nerd technical analysis video. Today we will be discussing VELO. The ticker is VELO against the USDT on the daily time frame. Now, catching up from where I left off on my previous videos, we had this level of resistance at 0.011 that I said we need to break out of and hold as support here for this double bottom pattern that we've been in to be valid, and that's exactly what's happened. So we've had this low level of resistance, we had a higher low, we've broken out, and now we've been holding this previous level of resistance as support for multiple weeks. Okay, and what we've been doing from holding this level of support here is continuously putting in higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so we are in bullish structure, we are holding this neckline as support right now, which is fantastic, and we are above a key level of resistance. Over the last couple of days we've managed to get back above it, and we're holding it as support right now, which is giving even more confluence to the fact that we could start pushing up to my technical targets of 0.0168. I've been talking about this a lot on X, and I do think that it is a potential target we could meet resistance at, but given the fact that we have got this double bottom that we've broken out of and we are holding as support, we had the 050 above us at 0.014 that we needed to take out, and we've done so in the past 2 days. You can see that over the past couple of weeks it was a key level of resistance. Okay, and what we did here, and the reason as to why we managed to break out of this, is because at these resistance points we came back, one, to the neckline of the double bottom, but two, to this daily 20 EMA, and at this point we then had another retest into the 0.014 before coming back for yet another retest on the daily 20 EMA. So the fact that we've been in this double bottom, the fact that we are holding this daily 20 EMA as support and the double bottom neckline, plus breaking out of this resistance level that we've been under for a couple of weeks at 0.014 with confirmational closes above. And as you can see right now, we are still currently holding this level of support for the past 2 days. So if we can hold this 1.4 range, I would be expecting continuation up to the 0.618 at 0.0168. And that has been, as I've said, a technical target of mine that I've been monitoring for a while. Now, all this would do would validate that we do have this double bottom technical target up to 0.002, and all that could be happening is right now we are holding this key level of support, and we are looking to run up to this 0.618 at 0.016. At that point, could we then come back in for a correction back down to this EMA as it creeps up on us, find that again once more as support before breaking out of the 0.618 and actually meeting the double bottom target at 0.020. It's a high potential and we need to consider it, guys. So for me right now, they're the key things to take away. We are holding, let me sort out this trend line because that's extremely wonky. We are holding a key level of support right now. We've been holding a key level of support for a couple of weeks. We've held the daily 20 EMA. We've broken out of the 0.50, seen closes above it for the past 2 days. We're currently holding it as support. So for me, the next technical target is the 0.618 at 0.016. That is my short-term bullish target before I think we could see a little bit more of a correction similar to the past few days that we had back in here on the 25th, 6th, 7th, and 8th of August. We could see something of the such next if we do run into these levels, so be wary, and then we could come back for this EMA retest once more before putting in the final touch of the 0.020 double bottom technical target. Now we also have to consider both scenarios here. So if we are running into resistance and we have met a technical target here, for example, and we do start to pull back and actually lose the 20 EMA as support, then we can get future support targets in from our local high that we've ran into now. If we fail to break that and do start retracing back down to this double bottom low that where we've came from, then we could potentially see some sort of deeper correction here over the next coming weeks into September, bringing us back down to the 0.50 at 0.010. My last leg of support, which I've also mentioned in previous videos for VELO in the near coming future, would be 0.0096 at the 0.618. So these would be two levels to watch out for if we do have any sort of deeper retracement here and start to invalidate this double bottom pattern. Okay, because we have to consider both scenarios, and I'm not saying this is what I think is going to happen. Right now, I've said we're bullish. We're showing very bullish structure right now. We're above key EMAs. We're in a bullish double bottom technical target. I'm just saying, okay, that if we do run into trouble, then the 20 EMA is to look out for support. Failing that, then we've got the 050 and the 0618 to look for as well. Now, something else that also ties up with these two targets here that you'll notice is if I get this ascending trending support line from our 0.07 double lows, we had a test of support here on the 8th of July, ran into resistance, pulled back for another contact point on this trend line, and if we do start losing this 20 EMA and pulling back, as I've said, we could potentially be in some sort of correction back down towards these sort of ratios and this ascending level of support that VELO's created for itself back in early July days. So that's my thoughts on VELO so far. Forgive me for the sirens in the background. So key points to take away from this video: we are still in bullish structure, guys. We are doing everything we need to in order to try and break up to our double bottom technical target at 0.020. Failing to do so, I've given you key support on the 20 EMA, and I've also given you key support levels on those fibs I just had on. But right now we are doing everything we need to in order to see this final big push up for VELO. So fingers crossed, guys. I will monitor moving forward. From Chart Nerd TA, take care. Peace out.